Hello there. It's been a while. I'm sorry I haven't really posted anything for quite a long time now. Maybe almost a year? I'm not too sure. You've missed a lot of hair changes. I live in a new apartment now. Hey. Apparently she has a lot to say about it. Yeah. Nacho. I'm thinking about starting, here, kind of like vloggy style kind of videos. Just because I know not a whole lot of people are interested in makeup stuff anymore. So yeah, I have some video game related stuff that I want to post. Oh, I wanted to post some baking stuff too, maybe like little cook with me kind of things. But basically just showing you bits and pieces of my day-to-day life, because I feel like that's a little more interesting than just me slapping some stuff on my face. Nacho, this isn't your video. Maybe it is her video, let's be honest. Yeah, so I'm just gonna give this whole YouTube thing a try again, I suppose. Yeah. Let's get started. Alright, since it is September now, I've been in a very fall mood, as I'm sure everybody else has been. And I want to make some pumpkin stuff. So we're gonna make pumpkin cookies. And if I have any pumpkin puree left over, I might make some pumpkin spice syrup to go in our coffees and tea, whatever. So let's get started. I'm gonna open up this can of pumpkin puree. I'll link the recipe I'm using in the description. It's from one of my favorite baking websites, Sally's Baking Addiction. I feel like her recipes always turn out delicious, so let me just struggle and open this quick. Nacho doesn't like that I'm talking to nobody in the house. It's very upsetting to her. Okay, it says 1.5 cups of pumpkin puree. So I'm gonna use my handy dandy measuring cup, and we're gonna do 3 of those. I don't care about it being perfect. Smells good though. Oh, oven's ready. I'm not really sure how you're supposed to blot this. Like, are you supposed to squeeze it? Or, oh, I got some on my finger. Don't worry, my husband and I are gonna be the only ones eating these, so cooties won't be that big of an issue. Boy. Okay, so, oh wow. Whoa, it's very wet. It's like dripping. What the heck? Whoa. Cool. I wasn't expecting that much. Oh no, it burst. What do I do? Was I not supposed to squeeze it? Alright. Should I get like a new paper towel? Here. We'll like roll her over. This is so bizarre. So much liquid. This is kind of fun. Okay, I think maybe that should be fine. Because I can like hold it now. I don't know, I'm just gonna throw it in. Oh, I smell like pure pumpkin. I don't know, because of that, I might not have enough to make pumpkin syrup. Because I only have like this much left in the can, but we'll see. Ooh. Here, let me tilt you guys back up. I think that's fine. Look at all this juice that came out. Do you think I can make the syrup with this? Okay, what I'm gonna do is add the butter. Basically all the wet ingredients. Okay, I already made a flax egg because we're out of eggs. It's basically just flax meal. I do 1 tablespoon and 3 tablespoons of warm water, and it becomes kind of gelatinous. So I'm gonna use my pumpkin spoon and scoop that in. This is what it looks like. It's kind of goopy. Obviously, if you wanted to make this vegan, you could. It would be if I just didn't add the butter. Maybe I should mix it, and then we can move on to the dry ingredients. So, here, let me take you down, and I'll show you how it's looking so far. So this is everything that's in the mixing bowl currently. And I'm just gonna turn it on. Okay, now my computer isn't working, so maybe I'll add the dry ingredients and I'll be back in a flash. Okay, I'm back. The dough is done. Let me just show you how it's looking. If I can move my tripod. Okay, that's how it's looking at the moment. Pretty sticky. And let's give it a taste test. That's spicy. I like to add a little bit of extra cinnamon, and I added allspice too, but it doesn't call for it. I just like a lot of spice. And this dough is safe to eat because it doesn't have any raw egg. I can't say it's good for you though. Okay, let's get these on the cookie sheet. Okay, I'm gonna try my darndest to make this look nice. Maybe if I scoot you closer. Okay, I'm gonna spray it first with some of my baking spray. And I already have some parchment paper on there. And my oven is set to 350. And I'm just gonna get some globs. And it should be, yeah, it's okay enough to roll into balls. They don't have to be perfect though, because the dough is very sticky. So I'm just gonna try and get them all to be around the same size to the best of my ability. And I probably should have taken off my ring, but I will just wash my hands a lot. get your handy dandy oven mitt. And then we'll stick these bad boys in at 350 for 14 to 15 minutes. Don't judge my dirty stove. It's not my fault, it's my husband's. Okay, I'm just gonna set my timer. And now we wait. An outdoor paradise for two. So first batch is done. Let me show you what they look like. They look so good. They're still kind of hot, but I wanted a taste test, so I'm gonna take a bite. Ooh, they baked perfectly. I don't think I'm gonna make icing. It just makes them too sweet, so. Look at that. I love pumpkin cookies because they're so cake-like. Highly recommend. Now we're back. Here, let me put you in the tripod. And I'm gonna turn the rest of the pumpkin puree we had left into pumpkin syrup for coffee. So I won't do a taste test for that tonight, but I'll try it when I wake up with my morning cup of coffee. So yeah, I just took whatever was left in the pumpkin puree and I poured, oh, it just splattered. I just poured 3/4 cup of water into the can to kind of get all of the pumpkin bits out. And I'm just gonna put that in this little saucepan. And we're gonna heat that up and use all of the same spices that I used in the cookies. So allspice, nacho, nutmeg, cloves, ginger, and cinnamon. And I'm gonna add a little bit of vanilla just for taste. And then we're gonna combine all that with 3/4 cup of dark brown sugar. So I'm just gonna add all that to the pan and then I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, now that it's all in the pot, I'm just gonna mix it up. And I'm gonna turn it on, I think, medium-high heat. So we can really cook it down so it's nice and syrupy. And basically just eyeball it until it's nice and thick, because right now it's pretty watery. Alright. Now that your syrup is done, it should be nice and thick and kind of glossy on the top like that, like kind of oily looking. I'm gonna strain mine just to get all the little goobly bits out, and then I'm gonna pour it into this somehow. It might make a big mess, but I don't have a funnel, so This is how we're doing it.